I'm on the page.
Twitch machine got unplugged. Try again in a moment. Oh, good, Twitch. I'm glad you're a functioning website. There we go.
Yeah, I'm outputting at half resolution now, and I turned off all the bilinear shit. No more anti-aliasing.
35 hours and you haven't even beaten the shitty final boss.
Yeah, because I like exploring! Instead of running through the game as fast as I can and ignoring content like a fucking autismo.
Well, there's important plot details you're gonna miss.
Because you're not playing the game I want to play. Yeah. Why don't you play the game like me?
I wish I could make fun of how you're playing this game. I still can't watch.
Still not working?
It's working. Like, your stream is functional, just my internet can't buffer it and be in this call at the same time.
Well, play by play, he's doing a whole lot better against this thing than he did against the other one.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'd have...
Killed it. He no damaged it.
Nice!
I needed to wake
Yeah.
back up.
I'm sure I'd be able to watch this if there wasn't a TV running in the other room, like, entertaining the baby till he sleeps.
When the baby sleeps, I hope he good. Maybe baby should go sleep permanently.
So this just leaves one more of these dungos. Oh hey, it's working.
Yay!
I'm seeing you fight the thing that Zort said you beat already, and it looks okay.
Goody.
Oh, you're just like 2 minutes behind.
I'm afraid to refresh because I think that'll just put me on another buffer spree. I'm gonna do it though. I need to catch up.
Being a few minutes behind on
It's not, but like, I'd like to be on topic.
well, you know these streams desync eventually anyway.
Alright, I see you're in City of Tears. This accurate?
Yep.
I've made mistakes. It's buffering again. There's 3 people watching apparently. There's me and Zort and someone else.
Captain probably.
No, I'm not. I don't watch the stream.
I wonder how you can
That would cause
tell.
lag. I am
click this.
advertising to my other chats if my other friends want to watch. I'm thinking about putting together like a stream specific channel for like all my friends to gather in, and only use it for when I want to stream, so I can talk to as many people as I want. Because it's like, oh, I got like 4 different chat rooms I want to like talk to people while I'm streaming, but I have to pick one. I pick you guys because
You have to choose between the fucking WoW fags, you gotta choose between the fur fags, you gotta choose between
it's
whatever
guys,
Zort is.
It's like you guys, my roleplay bros, and like my OG friends that I made, like the first friends I ever made on the internet.
Aren't you like ashamed of us? Like, would you show us to your oldest friends?
Hey, I'm a
Honestly,
fucking delight.
honestly, they're cringier than you are sometimes.
Also, nice save, pulling out your map and then putting it away just in time to avoid the suicide bomb and bird.
I had to put this asshole in this big ass shaft.
I hope you kill it soon so Zort doesn't go to sleep before you go and see Grim Husbando.
Why, you want Zord to work like it?
Yes, because I know he will. He already has no standards.
Hey, I am, you just got teabagged.
He's gonna jump in the air one
I have standards. I have.
Yeah, I get you, Zort, I think.
There, you bastard.
Watching these Grimkins make me, like, glad that they don't show up in the boss rush for some reason.
They're not bosses, they're just special normal.
Well, things that also aren't bosses also show up in the boss rush. Do you remember the massive moss charger from Green Path?
Yeah, I do.
That's in the boss rush, even though it's the most simple thing in the entire fucking game. Exactly one move.
Oh, good job, Grinkin. You killed it.
Smolgrim.
Yep. How's the stream quality look, you guys?
Looks fine to me.
Yeah, it looks fine, and now that I'm 2 minutes behind again, it's running perfectly, so I'm just going to stay behind. Like, you're still fighting the guy for me.
Yeah, I'm about to go talk to Green Boy.
Baba Gondala.
Papa Contala.
Fucking love Zoe. Favorite part of this game.
The time has come, and so have I.
Oh, he's cool.
Also, it's probably too late to tell you this, but, respect him, please.
Who?
Grim. Respect Grim. You can do a thing that'll piss him off and make him a little harder.
Like, I have to fight him. Not sure how I can disrespect somebody trying to kill me.
He'll bow to you, don't hit him when he bows.
Oh, like at the start of the fight?
Yeah. Respectfully bow back like a badass. Or just stand there.
It's jumpy. It's like, this is Dracula ass shit.
Oh yeah. He's Bug Dracula.
It's like Bug Dracula on speed. He just turned into a fat blob. And I messed up my heels. And I'm out of soul. And I'm dead because he shoots up while I'm...
Getting wrecked.
He's so dang fast!
Yeah. I made the mistake of my first experience with Grim Troop content. I decided to do on the permadeath mode because I'm a fucking idiot.
Good job.
And yeah, I lost my file to this guy.
Quick slash long nail, get out. Mark of pride, get in. Long nail. Unbreakable strength. No, I'm overcharged. Unbreakable strength, you hurt me. Mark of pride. Sprint master. Wait, if I beat the shit out of Grim, will his troop leave?
Nah. Like this is you're supposed. You can miss something in this quest line, but it's
No, it's like,
hard to do on accident.
I don't want, like, creepy mantis lady to piss off.
Nah, she'll stay unless you I'll just go ahead and tell you straight out now. This is the midpoint of the quest. There's another round of fighting Grimkins after you beat up Grim here. And during that round, you may come across an NPC who asks you to banish them as opposed to finishing the ritual. Do not banish them. Finish the ritual. Banishing them just gets rid of them. There's no actual real reward to it other than a shitty charm that nobody wants that replaces Grimchild.
Man, Grimchild's
Yeah, but on the other hand, you finish the content if you don't banish them. You don't just opt out to skip the ending.
I got him. I guess. Thanks. Get out of here with your Dracula ass. Let's make a boss that moves way faster than anything you can do.
Just gotta get good.
Hell yeah. I beat this guy with half nail damage, no spells whatsoever, 4 masks, and no charms,
You think I give a shingle shit about your
and he was in the midpoint of a whole 42 boss rush. I'm a fucking champion. What do you think of that?
Your dick is tiny. You like to talk about this to make you feel good.
I'm getting a nice I'm getting a nice highlight reel because I've lagged so much that your stream's trying to catch me up, and it's just cutting to like half-second clips of you getting wrecked by Graham.
See, the annoying thing is you gotta bring. You basically are down one charm. You have to bring the child to him. Oh shit!
Yeah, that,
I hit him. I hit him while he was bowing. Oh god, the music changed! Autism activated. Look, man, you started this shit. Don't get autistic. It's just itchy trigger finger right there.
Grim's such a cool boss.
He is cool. Just, he feels a bit out of place compared to all the other bosses. Like most bosses got like 2, 3 moves. This guy's got like 10. He moves way faster than any boss I've ever seen.
Yeah, he kind of has a different sort of like rhythm to others too. Like you gotta let him lead. Can't chase him around. Gotta let him move, react and counter to that. Wait for him to move again. Repeat.
Oh, stop with the Dracula fireballs. Here's true power!
Another little tip for you is his pufferfish modes are an indication of his HP. Does it at every 25% increment for a total of 3 or 4 if you hit him when he bells.
Man, how tough is the hit stun to this? You just hit me and then hit me again. You're not worth the extra slots. I need my range. There is like no good Sprint Master, I guess. charms that cost 1 snotch.
It'll also be a good idea to try and not heal against this dude unless he's split up into a bunch of bats. He's staggered. Because he just doesn't get off your dick otherwise.
Yep, I've picked that up. Not even the pufferfish mode is safe because the fireballs are a little erratic.
Yeah, your healing spots are whenever you split them into bats, and that's basically it. If you're super fast, you can sneak one in during his uppercut, but yeah, don't try that.
Oh, come on with the kung fu kick.
So you nod that little head down and bow to him. That's the real strat. That's how you really beat him. Also doing what you're doing now works too, I guess.
Yeah, except he killed me.
I was being sarcastic. I just watched you get drop kicked 3 times in a row.
Why am I doing this for him again? It was never really, like, made clear why I have to, like, he wants me to do this and what's in it for me. It's just kind of like, yo, the fire's so nice, bro. Why don't you, like, help us handle it? Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil that for you because I actually kind of like where this ends up going.
It's so that you can delay the cost of undeath and keep the blood going.
Get over here, you Dracula-ass bastard. Sure you can ass too. How are you supposed to get around this dick? He has a counter to every move you do. Try and go high, he goes high. You go low, he goes low. Give me a break!
Should definitely go in on him when he does bats, though.
Do I have to have Grimchild equipped to make this to do this fight?
Yeah, Grimchild's kind of the whole point of it. He won't accept the fight unless he can
Unless he
take his bab. Must dance with Grim Daddy. Standing in the corner awkwardly is not dancing. So high schoolers do when they don't want to dance.
Well, I'm not contributing much to the conversation because I'm super tired, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I hear.
Nice art.
Adios, fuckers.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, I can hit his arm when he Dracula fireballs me.
Yeah.
Safe spot. Like his skinny ass little squeaky arm.
Yeah, there's a pretty good counter you can do to everything he does, and once you know all of them, Grim's suddenly, like, pretty damn easy. But until then, he's just overwhelming.
Okay, how are you supposed to deal with this little punch uppercut combo there? 'Cause you can't go under it, and you can't go over it.
Whenever he, like, swipes at you before he uppercuts, just step back and then try and stand under where he went up, because that's always a safe spot. The fireballs always fall in the same spot relative to him.
Fireballs aren't the problem. The problem is I try to jump into his karate chop and he just shorts
Yeah.
into my dick.
Don't jump over it, back away from it.
Oh, so he doesn't like keep going until he hits you. He goes to where
Nah.
last position.
It's just a swipe, then uppercut.
Okay, I thought he was like beelining for you. So what does hitting him actually do when he bows?
It just makes him do puffer fish. There's no benefit to it whatsoever, it just makes it gives you an extra puffer fish. It's not so much a free hit if he goes puffer fish mode, though.
Hits him.
He's invincible, puffer fish. Spells will hurt him, but the nail just dinks off of him.
Hard to not jump. I'm so used to jumping for everything.
Yeah. You're starting to learn. Starting to get him. Tell this fight's going much better than the last few.
Shit! He's about to get me though.
Oh yeah, because he tried to go fuck him up in pufferfish mode.
I hit him with this tart scream or whatever his good spell.
Yeah, it's not very safe. You can do it just as he starts, but that involves having a good idea when he's going to do it.
Spider tracking bastard. Ah!
Seems like you're still doing pretty alright for yourself.
Man, I just got gooned by pufferfish. It's like I was trying to dodge and I kept getting smacked into the fireballs. Like, threw my timing off. I just took like 3 hits in a row like an idiot.
Well, you got him half down at least.
That was something. Wish I could have a longer nail while doing this. It's like he gets away from me so much because the babby nail. Oh, he stuns
I guess there is use in hitting him when he bails to practice the puffer fish, I suppose.
It's a free hit. Maybe a few more. If we can really get in. Stop with the uppercut. I don't like it. Can't hit you with the uppercut.
Puffer fish number 2. Puffer fish number 3 in the last quarter.
Got it.
Nice. I like how you just keep swinging at him even as he dies.
That's just what I do to bosses.
Then you headbang.
Where do I get lore for this douchebag?
It's in the Hunter's Journal mainly. In the last leg of the quest, pretty much. You also get a couple things if you
Doing
bring
what
the
this
Grim
guy-
Child.
I get a feeling doing what this guy wants is a bad thing.
Yes, no, it's... Let me just kind of spoil you on it.
Charm notch. Oh, thank Christ. That's a good thing. Let's look at Master of the Grim Troop, Grimkin Novice. I mean, give me some light spoilers, I guess, if you want.
Basically, the Grim Troop are not really like a force of evil or good. They're just kind of like a self-sustaining...
They're like a wacky cult, that's what I get.
Well, like, they're all kind of part of the same greater force. the Grimm's kind of like an avatar for. Everything they do is basically in the interest of self-sustain.
But what are they sustaining?
They're sustaining a thing that you'll be seeing later, provided that you don't banish the troop like an ass. Also, good luck with the next set of Grimkin.
Why?
Double damage.
I'll be okay. Where are they at? Oh, goddamn, one's all the way in Distant Village.
You should go to that one. That one's free.
Yeah, plus...
It's also where some lore is. You'll notice that there's 4 flames on the map this time. The one in Distant Village is special, so definitely go for it.
If I get 3, will I miss out on one?
You need to get 3 of them, and like once you get 3 of them, the 4th one disappears.
Yeah, okay. I need to go beat up the Dreamer anyway.
So you can go beat up Hera the Beast and get that flame while you're at it.
Distant Village. I don't know why it's called Distant Village. It's not like the Hollowness guys were on speaking terms with the fucking spiders. Well, were they? I mean, I see a lot of threads and stuff. Like, did they get their threads from
They
them?
were. The spiders actually had a lot to do with some of the things.
It's like did things used to be good and then get not good.
I'd be able to tell you more if you went and fought the fake final boss sooner, so I won't spoil that. But Hornet's pretty closely connected to the spider people.
But she's a hornet.
No.
She's a spooter.
Just kinda, like... It's again some spoilers. You already know, you've already gotten like most of the hints the game would give you, so I guess it's not too big of a deal to tell you.
She did say that the player character is kind of like her, but different. So is she?
Yeah.
Is she a shadow thingy too?
She's not, but she is a daughter of the Pale King. She's basically the princess.
Okay, what is this huge? Did I get something from here and forget? I don't even remember.
Climb up the left wall, that's where you got taken to. Like, that's where the trap bench was,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the spooters take you to a spooky cave.
Yeah, I remember now, vaguely. That was a few months ago. There's like this big metallic thing hanging in the ceiling.
Yeah, that's just atmosphere. That thing drove a lot of the fandom crazy for a long time, because everyone was so sure that it was important, and that in the DLC it'd do something. Never happened.
We didn't reach that Kickstarter goal.
It may still have a purpose come the Hornet DLC, but I don't know, unlikely.
Yeah, Hornet mode would be cool.
Yeah, it's planned, it's coming.
Okay, so if Hornet's one of the daughters of the king, what's her connection with the Spooters? Is she gonna marry the Spooters as like a political liaison?
The real Queen of Hallownest will kind of tell you this later when you find her, but I'll tell you now. She willingly let the Pale King cuck her so he could go bone the Spider Lady and give them and have
So
daughter with them.
Hornet is half Spooter.
She's half spooter.
Pretty sure this is not where the dreamer is, but whatever. Apparently I missed some shit anyway.
And the dreamer's up here. Like, this is where it was. You just gotta find it. You're in the right room. The right loading zone.
I know I've seen the dreamer before too. That's what annoys me. I was like, oh, that's probably a boss fight. I'm not gonna mess with that right now.
Yeah. She's at the uppermost area of the room. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink I put in the freezer earlier. Another of those mythical freezer cokes you made fun of me for.
Yeah.
Right back. I'm back.
That was fast.
I told you I was just getting the thing out of the freezer. Just walked out of the room, walked to the fridge, opened it, take the thing, walk back. Alright, so it looks like you're paused on the dreamer for me. It's buffering.
Yeah, I went and checked my windows real quick. Well, it looks like the spooky nightmare fuel's ready to break out now. So if I go fight the spooky nightmare thing right now, that'll give me the bad end?
Yeah. You should probably do it, to be honest. You did all 3 dreamers, yeah?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Alright. Hera was Hornet's mother, by the way.
Yeah,
So you just killed Hornet Mom.
she looked like she was in a coma, so.
Also, don't forget that Grim Flame while you're here. Oh, Hornet's actually here.
Is she not supposed to be?
I just forgot this happened. You played this game so far out of order that you triggered an Easter egg without even thinking about it.
What's the Easter? What's? I don't get.
She- The Hornet's not supposed to be there until you've done, like, everything else in the game before doing this.
Oh, so you're like supposed to come back and see Hornet?
She just straight up doesn't appear if you haven't completely done everything else involving her before beating Hera.
That's cool. Cool.
Babala.
So you got an Easter egg naturally.
Brum.
Sego Nala.
Hey, free flame. Thanks, bro.
Baba Gondala.
Baba Kundala. Oh, so this is the guy that
Baba Gondala.
you can use to end the ritual if you want.
Yeah, if you go back to the Nightmare Lantern back in Howling Cliffs, you can team up with him to banish and finally end like Grimm's troop forever. But that skips a boss fight. That also skips the conclusion to the Grimm story.
It doesn't
So-
skip the conclusion.
I guess
It's a different conclusion.
yeah, I guess, but like, the real shitty thing about it is that it just completely erases every trace of the Grimm troop, period, including, you know, Slugbutt, who upgrades your charms. She'll actually stick around if you do it the other way. Why are you taking the long way out of Deep Nest?
Because there's another flame nearby. At fungal
Is there?
Yeah, right by the fungal wastes.
Uh,
I mean, I guess I could take the tram to Queen's Station and go around, but...
carve your own path.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow your own wrath. Realize they're both the same.
This is just the Weaver's Den again.
More like the Weeb's Den.
House of Zort. Thanks, Grimchild. You aggroed it. Before I could, you know, get up behind it and stab it. Fucking dumbass familiars.
I hate familiars. They're bad. They're awful. Everyone who uses them are dumb. Hang on a moment. On this episode of Did You Know Hollow Knight, did you know that Grimchild used to be even worse than it is now?
How so?
Before one of the thingies, the updates, changed it, its accuracy was so bad that somebody made a video of bursting a lifeblood pod and trying to let the Grimchild shoot the lifeblood that scatters out. And the stupid lifeblood was just stuck in the corner, bouncing off of it, trying to get away. And the Grimchild's just trying so hard to shoot it for like 5 minutes. And it just can't because its aim is so shitty.
You gotta show that to me. You gotta link that shit.
I'm getting a greatest hits reel of your Deep Nest journey because I've fallen that far behind in the stream.
I'm surprised it's trying to catch you up and isn't just like letting it just play 2 minutes behind. Because like these streams desync all the time.
I don't know. Up ding dong and where you found Zote.
Yep. Arms are pretty.
Please find a bench before you challenge this Grimkin.
Wow. It's hard.
Pretty tough. Probably gonna kill you.
Oh, I can't go up that way. Damn it. Guess I'll go for the Mantis Village.
Why are they called? Hang on a moment again.
What?
Popcorn was delivered to me.
That's nice. Now don't shoot at the mantises, you dumbass! Grimchild, what is your damage?
Small Grim's feeling punchy.
Fucking stupid ass, petulant bug child. Stop it! The mantises are our friends now.
Hello?
Hello.
Who there?
I think that's Naza.
Naza.
Hey, boo.
What up, Holmes?
Nothing much.
The mystery himself.
So what's this? What is I'm seeing all types of like Game Boys and Game Cubes and TVs and shit. What's going on?
Oh, that's somebody. That's a setup using 4 Game Boy Advances and 4 Game Boy players to play Doom, the Game Boy Advance port of Doom on the Nintendo GameCube. It's just
The
esoteric.
port player.
Yeah, it's just the most ridiculous, obtuse way to play Doom because you can.
I am
Exactly.
smelling rage coming. You still haven't found a bench and you're headed straight for this guy.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay. Captain Rob is on Twitch. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm playing Hollow Knight. Check it out.
Well, since you're charging into this guy, guns blazing, go ahead and tell you what's different about him. He has a new attack where he makes fire pillars under you. It's kind of Dracula-esque if you played something like Order of Ecclesia.
I mean, that's Dracula period.
Yeah, like it's like a Castlevania 3-esque too, I guess. Just pillars appear under you and they shoot up. And he has 2 damage per hit. I don't think he has any more HP than the other Grimkin, but the fact that he has double damage and has an extra attack makes him quite a bit more dangerous.
Guess I'll go backtrack to the Mantis Village bench. I just kind of skipped past it without thinking.
Yeah.
I hear your voices on the stream.
Yeah, just mute the stream because it's recording my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch
So
it.
wait, what game is this?
It's a Hollow Knight.
Oh, Hollow Knight. Okay.
Play a cute little bug and get lost in a cave full of other cute little bugs who want to kill you.
What do you think of this game overall?
It was really good.
It looks
think
cute.
this is- what, Nas?
He said it looks cute.
Oh. I didn't catch it because I talked over him by accident.
Well, give me your not quite done but close enough to have an opinion review.
If I had to say, like, not really a negative thing, but as someone who's played a lot of Metroidvanias, this game does kind of feel like baby's first Metroidvania. Like, it's really well made, but it's also really safe. It doesn't do anything, like, crazy, you know? It's
Mhm.
really like if you played Metroidvanias and you're good at them, like you and I are.
What's that thing following you?
It's the Grim Child. It's a stupid little bug baby. I need to feed magic fire to make it better. Because his daddy is Dracula, basically. It makes sense in context. But yeah, it's like... From a strictly mechanical point of view, yeah, it's a very safe Metroidvania. In a good way. But it doesn't do anything that really makes me go, oh, holy balls, or like, you know, like La Mulana did or anything, you know?
Yeah.
It's very easy to follow. It's a good way to get people into Metroidvanias, I would say. And it is complex enough that a veteran Metroidvania player has a lot to, you know, get out of it, but it's not very tricky. It's just well designed, well polished.
I think my like strangest thing with this game is that like the exploration and platforming for the most part isn't too much, but like this game definitely tries to have its like boss battles and combat at the forefront. This game is very much about its boss fights.
It's much heavier on the Vania than the Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like exploring rewards you a lot, but it's like there's very few like actual power-ups. I don't know. It's hard for me to put in words.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if some of the charms weren't so ridiculously useless, I'd feel more rewarded finding them.
Oh, the thing is less that they're useless and more just they're not as good as the top tier.
Well, the top tier are so good though. That's kind of the thing. And it's like the ones that could be good are so underpowered. Like that's like the ones that could be good have too much of a notch demand.
Yeah, it's like if you use something that's not fragile strength, that means you don't have notches to use fragile strength. That's the problem.
Okay, my sweeties, I'm bouncing between two chats. I'll be right back after I give the other one some attention.
Oh my god. Okay.
Whoa! Okay, yeah, that's very Dracula. Get over here, you dick. Double damage seems so arbitrary. Well, if he hits me, I'm dead. Oh, come on! It's not even a tell! It's just, oh, fire is coming down. I hope you're not standing in one spot when it happens. Like, there should be, like, a fire pillar burning up under me. Like, you know, Dracula does it. This is...
Well, he does a little shivy dance.
Yeah, but he
That's
does
the
that
tell.
with all his spells. You don't know what spell he's gonna do until you got fire coming up your ass. Oh my god, stop attacking the mantises.
Is this guy pulling your devil trigger?
Fucking Grimshaws.
Yeah, that's who I meant by this guy.
Oh well, I have unbreakable strength. I don't give a shit.
about.
None of my other friend channels anymore want it tuned in to watch me play video games.
Well, that's why I'm your best friend, and you should reward me.
I am prostituting you for a video game.
I do that myself just fine. Fuck, I hate these guys.
I like that their lore is just literally, well, one day the mushrooms became alive. They don't even know why, and they're terrified, because why are we alive? Where the hell is my shade?
Might be down under where the Grimkin spawns. I like the spooky little music that plays when a shade's near.
Ah, it doesn't come up from under you, it comes down from above. Oh, what? Fucking mushroom underneath me.
Did you get ganked?
I did, because I was jumping down to get away from him. And the mushroom was underneath me, and I landed on it. This is some shit enemy design. I love you, Hollow Knight, but you got some stupid designs. What was the other thing that was pissing me off the other night?
White Palace.
Yeah, White Palace. Endless retries that deplete your health. 'Cause that's what we want, especially when we have a Dark Souls lose your money mechanic. Actually, I think that's one of the things I like the least about this game. The Dark Souls lose your money shit is so fucking tacked on. It's basically not there, but it's enough to annoy you. The game is not hard enough to warrant its Dark Souls. Oh, you lost your soul shit. It's just mildly inconvenient enough, so if you lose 10,000 money, you want to punch your goddamn TV or computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially because like they kind of cop out on it, and even at like original release, all the hardest shit is in a dream, so you don't even lose a shade anyway. So like, you only stand to have a shade and lose money in the parts that are easy. The parts where it would actually matter, it's just not there.
And yeah, it's like fighting your shade isn't even hard. There's no risk reward. It's just an inconvenient annoyance. And I love the Dark Souls system in Dark Souls.
I actually... Go on, I have something to say after, though.
It's like with Dark Souls, at least in my opinion, you know, I think it rewards, you know, it's a good design because even the most normal-ass enemy in Dark Souls can goo you if you don't pay attention.
Anyway, I was gonna say, I actually really like the shade mechanic in this for one reason, and one reason only, and that is skips.
What's that? What do you mean?
So, the fact that your shade's an enemy means you can pogo off of it. And the fact that you can pogo off of it means that you can sequence break the fuck out of this game if you know where to apply it.
That's basically a Super Metroid tier exploit.
Yes, it is great.
But you poop on Super Metroid for being full of exploits and not actually having smart game design.
Well, exploits can be fun, just not whenever they're praised as game design.
Praising it right now, bitch.
Well, I'm not praising his game design. I'm praising it as a unintended thing. It's just kind of funny. It's a real good time to just sequence break straight to the Dream Nail, like before you even touch a single boss. Just by dying in front of Salubra's hut and pogoing off of her up into the shortcut that leads to Blue Lake and swimming across to Resting Grounds.
Look at that
I wonder if that was intended actually, because now that I think about it, some things that you could Dream Nail, like early on in the game, would be impossible to do so without this skip. But they still have written dialogue for it.
There's no new game plus where you can start over with all your shit.
Nope, no such thing at all.
What kind of things are we talking about?
Like Dream Nailing Hornet, the first Hornet fight, and Dream Nailing, like say Quirrell or Zote when you first meet them.
This double damage shit is stupid. Time to put on my get fucked weapons.
Ass.
Fuck! Shit! Stop killing the mantis people, you fucking dumbass.
Take off Quick Slash, it does absolutely no help for this guy. Try replacing with Shaman Stone.
Well, I'm already like on my way there. I'll do that if I die again.
Alright. Shaman Stone is really, really good. It increases your spell damage. And since it's especially good for Abyss Shriek, not that Abyss Shriek's good for these guys, but it upgrades Abyss Shriek's damage from 80 for the full salvo to 120.
Damn.
Yeah, Shaman Stone Abyss Shriek is no joke. Shade Soul gets pretty good too, because not only does the damage increase by 10, going from 30 to 40, but the hitbox of the projectile increases in size, and usually this is enough to make it hit twice as it passes through the enemy. So it actually like effectively goes from 30 damage to 80.
Nice.
And Shade Soul would fuck these guys up, because they usually like hanging out where you can just kind of jump up and pop them as they cast. I have to go through a bomb mushroom hell. It's pit down to the left, you could drop down and just shortcut the whole thing.
Killing enemies to get soul.
I guess that's a good point.
What was that?
That is somebody in the living room probably picking up baby toys. And maybe the baby picking up his own baby toys because he's like 3, and you can do that.
Oh my god, stop with aching like a motherfucker.
Oh, that was terrible.
What?
I caught up to another stream montage of you getting cornered and then dying.
No, it really sucks when Grimchild hits things with its stupid laser. I don't even get soul for it.
I'm almost tempted to tell you to just leave this one alone and go for the other two because the walks to them are much, much shorter. Like, there's one in the Hive that has a bench just real close to it. And then there's one in, I believe, Ancient Basin, where you can just use the bench on the tram and just be, like, literally one screen transition away from it. This one you actually have to walk to, and that's just terrible.
Oh, come on! Controller keeps getting tangled in my headphone cord. So I hit that fucker with like 4 damn soul blasts and it didn't kill him.
Yeah, I'm not seeing double hits happening, so maybe this guy's too thin for the double hit to happen.
Fucking Abyss Shriek his bitch ass.
That sounds like it'd be really hard.
Oh yeah, 'cause it doesn't stand still.
Yeah, I'd totally just get your shade and then just go fuck off to one of the other 2 locations.
Get off the mushroom! God damn. There goes all my soul! Yay! Fucking bouncy mushrooms.
Trampolines. Putting the fun in fungus. So you're gonna fight this thing again?
I got
You're gonna
pride
go.
staked in this. He's beat my ass. I have to beat his ass.
Well, let me go down and give him a try. I guess I suggest rely mostly on Great Slash. If you think he's gonna charge him, just release it. The thing has such a big hitbox, it sticks around for so long, it's almost sure to get him.
I died again. How many hit points does this guy hit? I got on a brisk streak out on it, and he still didn't go down. And I'm hitting him with unbreakable frickin' strength, and he still won't go down. It's silly. It's like the dude won't go down.
Oh, these guys have scaling HP depending on your nail.
Like that, a kick in the ass.
Yeah, you have pure nails, they have 320 HP. Funny to think that if you went all this way with just the original nail, the old one, that single Abyss Shriek would have killed him.
Well, I mean, what are the odds of you getting a bitch shriek with just the level 1 nail?
Yeah, 320 HP, that means about 6 nail arts will end it. Maybe 7. If 6 nail arts and a hit of anything else, or 7 nail arts. 1, 2.
Forgive the grim child. He is retarded. I am like his caretaker.
Does art imitate life or vice versa? I'm pretty sure I can draw some parallels between you and this Grimchild and you and your actual job.
Yeah. God, I am not used to the fucking long range. Whoa, you can slow down your call with this spin attack.
Yeah, don't use the spin attack. It's pretty garbage for everything except one thing.
What is this one thing?
Bindings. Because nail arts are bugged so that they do normal damage when they should be nerfed during the nail binding. Which makes Cyclone Slash suddenly pretty good because it's doing unmodified damage as opposed to half.
What was that? Okay, he just dashed past me. I clearly jumped over him. He still hit me. It was like his staff touched me.
Give me like 20 seconds and I'll see it. Meet his dash head on. Stop trying to jump over it.
Yeah, I got it.
Nice.
Hell out of here, dick.
Yeah, if you hit them while they're dashing, they just instantly give up and teleport away. They don't keep juggernauting through to you.
Let me see. The next two are really freaking far away, so.
Probably easiest to get to the one in Dark Basin.
Yeah.
Tram serves as a convenient checkpoint for him too.
Palace grounds are pretty stinky. Da 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 da.
Change your mind and go to Hidden Station.
Yeah, because I realized I'd be going past him in order to reach him.
Reach the Chan. Oh hey, there's people in the stream now. That number is 4.
really likes Hollow Knight and bugs me about playing it when I don't play it.
I'm a better Hollow Knight friend than this man.
Well, he's the one who bought it for me, so that's debatable.
Oh, well. Fuck you.
No,
He
I'll
bought
be
it
back.
for... Oh, no.
Fuck you, buddy. He's getting sassy with you.
Do you know who the fuck you're talking to? I'm a legend. For like 2 days.
That guy didn't, but... Oh, this bastard is in the middle of... This is a bad place to be fighting.
You stick with the nail arts, it should be alright. Wish I had the audio on so I could have heard how good that Abyss Shriek was.
Yeah. The re-upload will be available on YouTube or whatever.
Well, I ain't gonna fucking watch it back.
I'll give you a timestamp.
You killed him.
Yeah, I gooned on
Well,
him.
see, there doesn't even matter. You did it anyway.
I gooned on him. Mimics. 3. Hooray.
Are you playing on the public beta or just the normal version?
I'm playing the normal version.
You should upgrade to the beta before you go into Godmaster content at least, because it fixes some pretty serious fucking bugs, like one that your friend just mentioned.
That slash dash slash is not bugged, it's just kind of esoteric.
No, it's bugged in Godmaster stuff. If your nail art interrupts by certain things, it'll completely remove its hitbox for the rest of the play session.
Yeah, see, this is what it is.
So yeah,
Okay,
definitely
so The
recommend.
only reason I came back is just to say I'm going to bed.
Oh,
Okay, good night.
All right, love you guys.
good
Night night.
See ya.
And I'm adventuring, bitch. Do what I want. I'm gonna have to fight Grim again, aren't I?
Maybe you might have to fight something else. Who knows?
Put on my big boy charms.
But yeah, I definitely do recommend you opt into that public beta sooner rather than later. Because not doing it is just asking to get soft locked by more than one occasion in the boss rushes. And your nail arts might just stop fucking working if you use them, which is never a good time.
Oh, that'll overcharm me. Why
What do you mean that'll overcharm me? Everyone goes overcharmed.
now? No, they don't.
Sure they do.
If they're bad.
You should join them. Go overcharmed into this boss you know nothing about. It's a good idea.
I think you're trying to bamboozle me.
I might be.
What the hell is Grim? Grim, okay, the Dracula stuff was a joke, man. Get the fuck off the roof.
Alright, so since you're here, I'll clue you in a little bit more to the lore. Grim's kind of like an avatar for something in the background that you're about to see. Like, it's the literal essence of what the Grim Troop is.
I just dream nailed him. And my Grim Child's not even with me. Was that a stupid idea? I don't even know.
Now you need the Grim Child to get in here. So
Even if you
having it
dream
with
nail
you, yeah. If you dream nail him without Grim Child equipped, it just says the child.
Well, this is terrifying. What is this Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas bullshit?
That in the background's an Eldritch Abomination that Grim is an extension of.
Oh! Oh no! It's Super Grim! Super Dracula! He does double damage. Of course he does double damage!
This is pre-Godmaster, the resident super boss. This is the thing that everyone brags about on Reddit that they beat.
Oh, well, it's a dream fight.
Yeah, it's also a subtle way of saying that I don't really recommend that you keep busting your head against this guy until your post-game. This is the hardest fight that doesn't have anything to do with Godmaster.
Well, I'm basically post-game already, so let's do this.
You haven't even beat the fake final boss.
Well, I'm like so OP, it doesn't even matter.
Your funeral.
Well, what? Like, I'm gonna go beat the final boss, he's gonna give me like a +6 nail? Like you said it yourself, the final boss is gonna be fought with like the level 3 nail.
Well, the fake final boss is the one that you skipped.
Let's do this, Dracula.
Oh boy, this is the rest of. I've seen this before. You were saying this sort of shit in front of the Path of Pain, then you gave up. It's gonna happen here too.
Path of Pain was like bad design. This guy's fun just about ow.
Also, since you've seen this guy, to give you a little idea of just how much the difficulty fucking spiked with Godmaster to the point of alienating half the player base, is this guy is in the boss rush. You have to beat this guy, as well as 41 others, all in one long fucking event. Nightmare King Grim is part of that.
Where does he sit in the boss rush? Like near
He is the third opponent. He is third to last.
It's just like, I'm near the end and oh no.
Yeah. And of course, the two guys after him are even worse.
Who comes after him?
That's spoilers, and that's probably something you might not ever see, depending on how pissed off you get at Godmaster.
Fireball.
How familiar are you with Kirby? Yeah, like Kirby games. Do you know who Galactonite is?
It's like an alter ego version of Mennonite, right?
Yeah, he's usually like a sort of like super boss in half of them. Yeah, this game's Galactonite is the boss directly after Nightmare King Grim. The boss after that is basically Mark's Soul.
Mark Soul?
Yeah, because Kirby Superstars True Arena brought back the final boss Marks, and they just powered him up and called him Mark's Soul. They do something similar in this game.
I'm gonna try a few more times and I'll probably go beat up the fake final boss.
Do it, please. Some important story context to be found there that you'd otherwise just miss completely.
That is a hell of a cool boss intro, though. Double damage. Yes, I fought Dream Zote and beat his ass.
He laughed his head off too. Because Dream Zote's amazing. Zote in general is amazing. Zote's my favorite part of this game.
I didn't fight all 10 Dream Zoats because I'm not that autismo.
Not to mention, it's kind of utterly irrelevant as of Godmaster. Because, like,
And I don't want to fight a boss that does 10 damage per hits.
in Godmaster, there's a room where you can fight all of the bosses again, and there's 3 difficulties. There's, like, their original form, there's a slightly stronger one, and then there's one that just kills you in one hit. It's the no damage fight. The no damage fight of Dreamzo is basically just level 10 Dreamzo. Just, you don't have to work your way up to it, you just immediately do it.
I'll come back for you, you dick.
Yeah, this guy's no joke. Fuck the statue. Zote doesn't deserve a golden statue.
Why does the statue get fancier if Zote progressively loses, like, his following?
I think it's just supposed to be kind of like a "yay, you did it, player, you're good" reward. Like, here's a golden Zote statue to take a screenshot of and put on Reddit. Oh yeah, now that you've done all the Dreamers too, you can go also fight, you can go see Dungo Boy again.
Dungo? Oh yeah, Dungo.
Yeah.
I'll go do it.
Guy-
I'll go do the fake boss.
Yes. Especially because you're kind of way over leveled for this guy, and it's probably going to be a curb stomp in your favor.
Abandon it.
Also, very important, right before this, I don't even need to tell you, it's your first playthrough, you'll do it, but just for future reference, the lore tablet right in front of the fake final boss unlocks the ability to see your completion percentage. So please read the lore tablet in front of the final boss.
Oh wait, I haven't done Green. Rest of Queens. Whatever, I'll do Queen's Garden after I go beat the fake final boss.
Yes.
Go get a bad ending, so Milky will shut the hell up about it.
Well, you have all the you ask all these questions. The answers are right here. You just refuse to do it because my side quest.
I like side quests. Release my Majora's Mask, my favorite video game.
Well, the point is, if you did this when you're supposed to, you would have had some
There is no
context for
sup-
some of
there
the
is no
shit you were doing.
There is no supposed to. It's Metroidvania. Do what I want.
And the map strongly suggests that you do. You walked right past it.
Where's the lore tablet?
Oh, it's inside.
I do have.
Oh, I can't.
I do have.
I can't stand Sharp Shadow. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I have it. I haven't really used it though.
I will never understand how people get used to that. It extends the range of your dodge, which throws off your like my rhythm anyway. Because I always have an expectation of where I'll end up after a dodge. Sharp Shadow edits that, and it always throws me off.
Lore tablet, where you at?
You can't miss it.
Oh hey, a bench. Oh hey, lore. You shall know the state of the world. Hollowness will behold again. Completion percentage rule of inventory. That's nice. $99%.
There's a maximum of 112.
Yeah, but that 12 is from Godmaster.
Well, 7 of it's from Grim Troop, pretty much. Like 6 of it is, and there's 1 more % added to the boss of the Hive, because Hive Knight wasn't always there.
Yeah.
Used to be just an empty room.
Which is weird. Shit out of here. Well, you're spooky looking. Get down here, boy. Hey, bro, you okay? The Hollow Knight. Oh, I wasn't the Hollow Knight. He was the Hollow Knight. Hey, no deflecting. I'm a pogo. No leaking cancer on me.
So you know how you said that this game wears its Dark Souls influences on their sleeve, and you don't buy it all that they weren't inspired?
Yeah.
This boss is basically just Gwyn.
It's like, what the frick? Stop that! Oh, we got practical shit again.
Wow, you got fucked up.
Hey, I'm predicting where I'm gonna be. Okay, Dreamland isn't doing anything. Can I get him?
Just got teabagged. I'm like 2 minutes behind.
Give me your cancer. This really is Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. I hope you had fun going on all those adventures, because now you're the cancer. No! I must fight the Hollow Knight! No, John! You are the Hollow Knight!
Yeah, so basically what this bad ending is about is the cancer this guy was keeping at bay was breaking out, and your role is
Yeah, you
to
go
take
in-
it over.
Yeah, it's Dark Souls. It's fucking
Yeah.
Dark Souls.
It's Dark Souls, and
It's Dark Souls.
do you
but-
plan on doing the Path of Pain whatsoever?
I might. I don't know. It's like.
I'm tempted to talk about what's shown at the Path of Pain. I'm not gonna do it if you want to actually go see it yourself.
Talk about it, because, like, if I do it, I'm going to be doing it for the mechanical challenge anyway. I don't
Right,
really
so-
do that.
The shitty 5-second cutscene at the end of Path of Pain is you see the Hollow Knight when he was a small boy, kind of like you. He's not all grown up and bossified.
Mhm.
He's standing next to the Pale King, and the two look at each other, like implying a bond. And
Pale King
that
sent,
go-
Pale King sent Hollow Knight into the cancer box.
yeah, but like the thing is it the to contain the cancer they have to be hollow, they have to be empty.
Mhm.
But no, Pale King boy taught his cancer box guy to love, and that love is what made the cancer able to escape. It's all very sad.
Well, who's to say you're hollow? Player character. The cancer
That's a
will just
good-
get out because you're doing all these nice things for people. Player avatar
That's why-
injection.
That's what I always didn't buy about this, because like the implication here is that your vessel is totally hollow, but I don't buy it because our vessel does things that very much wouldn't be something that something impartial would do. They're very much emotionally driven choices, like to deliver a fucking flower to a grave.
Or, you know, leave Zote to die like a little bitch.
Or even just saving him.
Yeah, like either one of those, I guess.
Yeah, so like that's something that I always kind of like never bought, because I don't think our vessel is totally pure either.
It's like, okay, what even created the vessels? Like, I know he's made of the shadow goo from the abyss, but like, where did that come from? Did somebody open up the Cthulhu box downstairs?
Yeah, basically Pale King made him. He Frankensteined him in his castle using Void.
Okay, so where did the cancer stuff come from to begin with?
The cancer that they're containing? Like the orange shit?
Yeah. What
That is what you'll be seeing later. I'm not going to talk about that.
Oh, okay, that's in the good ending.
Yeah. You may or may not be seeing a little more what this orange shit is once you collect the
Bad
thing.
ending is just, you are the Dark Souls.
Yes.
A Hollow Knight is you.
Yeah, you know how these Castlevania games go. There's a fake final boss, you explore, you get a thing, and then it extends.
No, Soma, you are the Dracula.
Exactly, we're playing Aria of Sorrow. Now you're gonna do the ending where you don't become the Dracula and you instead go to find what the Dracula is.
So does this mean Hornet mode, when that comes out, is Julius mode?
Hornet mode is probably going to be a straight up sequel because of Godmaster reasons I won't talk about yet. I'll hint at it by saying that Godmaster kind of pissed me off in small part because pretty much everything that it sets up lore-wise is just a fucking sequel bait to Hornet mode. It just makes up shit that Hornet has to solve later.
This menu style is gross. Give me the Godmaster one, because it's all pretty and noble bright. Spoilers! The entire game is about bugs being attracted to light. The true final boss is a fucking bug zapper.
And yeah, I know the Hornet thing, the Hornet mode has been set up since way before release, but still, I would have liked some closure to the Knight's Journey, as they said would happen. It's anything but closure. That is 100% a sequel hook stinger. Alright, so now where are you going? What's the plan?
Oh, I didn't do Queen's Garden. Go finish that. I actually forgot to do that boss there.
Righto.
I must fight the Hollow Knight. No, Bug, you are the Hollow Knight. This cancer shit down my crossroads. Nasty and obstructs. Seek the side paths, and I kind of hate it.
Also, yeah, just because it's on my mind, Hollow Knight stabs himself because he's secretly a good guy who wants the cancer to die, and the cancer's making him fight you, so he's breaking free of the hold, trying to stab himself, help you kill him. Like I said, it's all very sad.
Yeah, he seems like a good chap.
No, he's Yoshimitsu. Yeah, that's a good explanation as any, I guess.
What's the fastest way? There's no fast way. Oh, I haven't done the Coliseum cruise yet either.
Yeah, that's a super high priority. There's no actual reward for that
Its
other than a percentage
priority
point.
is my dick. Wow. I'll do that after Queen's Garden.
I want to see you do Queen's Garden.
Fucking stalactite. Yeah, give me 1 minute, okay? What? Yes, I turned it off. You hear it going beep 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 beep. It's the wrong way.
No, it's not. There's a shortcut in here.
This, the room
Mhm.
with the acid. I don't even remember.
Yeah, just swim under a wall.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think I know I did that in a room. Yeah, here we go. Bring me the bottle, Rachel. In the cupboard. Stupid jellyfish.
Still think it's funny the jellyfish have literally no lore.
I know, I hate it. Because they're like not fun to fight.
They're connected to what's his name, Monomon, the Dreamer, but how or why? Who fucking knows?
It's like I was doing science in my science lab and the jellyfish came alive, I guess.
The kind of frustrating thing about it is that there's several lore tablets inside the teacher's archives that could do it, but like they decided to go the mysterious route and just make it all gibberish that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, it sure is a thing. Here, put it back. Thank you. And it's like the mushrooms get lore. Nobody even cares about the mushrooms.
The mushrooms get a lot of lore, actually. There's a couple of things that you can find if you keep the Spore Shroom charm equipped at all times.
Are you serious? I gotta equip that stupid thing and find lore.
Nah, don't do it. It's something you should just look at later.
Do it.
Who's telling me to do it?
Do it.
Anthony. Oh no, it's Emperor Manthony.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design.
Your design sucks.
It's not very great. I like that Millivel's icon is still on the map even though I totally busted her.
I like that Millie Bell's a thing.
That's pretty funny.
She is another very good Hollow Knight joke.
You're a joke.
Just leave it in there. We could use it later.
Yeah, kill that spiky thing.
Seems like not bad at video games.
Yeah, wow, these little spiky losers are kicking your ass.
So hey Cap,
Yo,
do you think you're better at video games than a bunch of Reddit babies?
probably.
Because the boss you're about to be fighting in this area, the boss of Queen's Gardens, is often thought to be like the hardest mandatory boss in the game.
I mean, what's mandatory about it? Is this where I get the other half of the,
Yeah, precisely. The other half, the King Soul's here.
Oh,
This is where Shulk unlocks the true power of the Monado.
it's for you to stop being Dracula. Oof.
Yeah, if you can get past this dude without having an aneurysm, you're better than, I guess, most people, I suppose.
I am better than most people. That was never up for debate.
What?
You can't reach this boss without Shadow Dash, actually. There's a black gate in the way that there's no way around.
Whoa, there's your Twitch chat for a second on screen.
Yep.
Embarrassing.
He's been fucking tabbing through his, like, roleplay servers, too, so he doesn't give a fuck.
How embarrassing. What purpose did this area serve when this Buggy Kingdom was not Apocalypse?
It was the Garden of the Queen, so it was like her chill place. It's literally called Queen's Garden.
There's just a lot of spikes everywhere. It doesn't seem practical.
Oh, that's not normal. That's an overgrowth.
If you think the Queen's area is fucking impractical, wait till you see the King's place.
Oh, hey!
Fucking buzzsaws everywhere that serve no practical purpose.
Yeah, let's do this, Claw.
Oh! That bug man just popped.
Oh, double damage. What's with the double damage bosses? I hate this shit. Ow.
Oh, Cap's blowing out.
Ah, come on. Hey, Cloth, you mind covering me here?
Cloth ain't gonna do shit.
Distract him. Ow. Okay, the melee attacks do double damage, and the... Oh, I forgot the rest of the bench. Damn it.
You should probably just find a stag station, because
Yeah.
there's a stag station here, rather close to the Lord.
Yeah,
You also could have potentially seen this boss coming, because during the Mantis Lord's fights, there's a fourth throne broken in the background.
I didn't, but I did. I mean, there are like all the other mantises like hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
In
Yeah.
you know, the evil mantises in the garden, and some stuff mentioning like Cloth when you talk to him is all like, "Oh, there's traitors hiding here."
Yeah, the Mantises had themselves a little civil war. This is where the rest of them went, and one of their leaders went with them.
So, like, where's the stag dude hang out when he's not at the stations?
At a station, just hangs out in whatever station he happens to be in.
What a boring existence.
It's a
He likes it.
I don't know if I could ever be able to be like a living bus.
well, you're not.
He's very dedicated to his job, and for that I respect him.
There's got to be more life than that.
Not when when you were literally bred and raised. Oh, hi, Carl.
Oh, hi, Mark. What's new with you?
By the way, how's your sex life?
Everybody betray me. I'm fed up with this world.
Probably shouldn't be tabbing through these Discord servers while watching the stream. My internet's strained enough as it is.
You sound fine to me. Captain's the one who's getting all real body.
Yeah, but
because he's closer to me than you are.
the stream isn't working very well for me. Like, half the time it's just a buffering circle.
You know what those types of loading circles are called?
What?
What are they called?
They're called throbbers.
Are you making that up, or are you serious?
That's true.
Dumbass. I'm talking with my friends in a Discord chat, which is customary for me to do when I stream. They provide the peanut gallery commentary.
Oh, is there someone in Twitch chat?
There's a
Yeah.
couple of people in this Twitch chat. The person who bought him this game's here.
I'm gonna make like a actual freaking
I
stream
can't chat with them.
Discord.
Fuck. Yeah.
You're
It's
breaking.
totally like a crush game.
And everybody's
Game
breaking up.
one. Oh,
Everyone's-
God. Are we live?
Everybody's breaking up.
Oh no, everything's breaking down. We good?
Ah, dang it.
It turned into like actual fucking androids for a moment, and then I had trouble getting back in.
Yeah, I think Cap's still dead.
No, I'm here.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, you guys like went super distorted. Discord had an aneurysm or something.
Right.
Now I can make fun of the fucking Twitch chat in text now that I'm logged in.
Your friend is suggesting you use Sharp Shadow here. I'd suggest if you do this, put your Dream Gate in front of the arena because the extended dash makes it a lot harder to get to him because the platforms are spaced apart just perfectly for the default dash. And without it, you can overshoot them and just faceplant into spikes.
I turned on the volume for a little during your advice, and I was hearing the past advice as the current advice was happening. It was like a time loop.
Traveling through time.
Yeah, Sharp Shadow is pretty good on Trader Lord, however, I still don't personally like it. You may find use in it. Just please put a Dream Gate in front of the boss if you don't go in that route.
I'll put a gate here anyway, so I can just skip all that backtracking.
You retrieved your souls.
Your Dark Souls.
Hey, man, you don't gotta fucking categorize shit like that. It's fucking racist.
Well, it is literally like Abyss and Void. Team Cherry did not take any inspiration from Dark Souls, never forget.
Those are some really nasty terms, okay? I don't want to hear you ever say Abyss or Void in relation to people of color ever again.
Dodge this shriek. I have been trained in the juggle arts.
Also, your friend suggested that there's no time to heal in this fight. He's absolutely right. Unless you have quick focus, don't even bother.
Oh!
Even if you have quick focus, don't even bother.
Juggle me in the air.
It's like I'm really fucking cry.
Oh, I thought I had him that time. But he wasn't having any of that
Yeah, this boss is a little infamous. This is the second point the Steel Soul runners start sweating. First being Watcher Knights, second being this.
thorns.
What the fuck?
What?
I just saw Manthony's picture in that. No.
Oh yeah, that.
No. I'm not looking at that.
You want a worse one?
No.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not checking the chat right now.
It's not necessarily not safe for work. It's just fucking stupid and
Check
gross.
out the next one.
Check out the next one.
That sounds like a typical Manthony post to me.
Oh my god.
What is it? Now you're making me curious.
Don't tell him. He's got to find out on his own.
Yeah.
You have to find out live on stream.
This is something you're going to have to suffer with me on. If you thought Other M fucked up Samus, then you're...
Oh, quit talking.
Damn it! Oh, come on! I dashed you dash. Me hitting me.
Your dash does have a cooldown, so
I
if you
did
dashed it
exactly
only
this.
before.
This shadow. I should have done it. This guy must have a lot of hit points because I was like pogoing on his edge. Like,
I fucking dashed. I swear to God. Fucking online Dragon Punch.
I think this guy has 800 HP.
Dark side chasm.
If there's any use... If there's any use for your soul in this fight, it's using Descending Dark, because that gives you some iframes. Like, the moment that you start going down, you get invincibility that lasts for a little bit after you land. Can do some damage and keep you safe a little bit. Somewhat hard to use though, so if it feels janky to you, just forget about it.
Bullshit Penguin says,
You got rubbed on that dash, TBH.
ah, okay, I came out of the dash into. Yeah, my timing was off.
Cap, just remember, if Trader Lord is too hard, unplug your Ethernet cable and go without the invasions.
I didn't catch that, Anthony. What'd you say?
He told you that this is too... Oh, you can explain your own joke.
And I said that, you know, if this boss is too hard, just, you know, unplug your Ethernet cable and go without the invasions, like a whole dark side.
Old monk trader lord.
Jester Thomas. Do any of the fucking Dark Souls 3 summons do any of the cool shit that Dark Souls 2 summons do?
Define cool shit, like gesture and shit?
Yeah, that, and like, I know one summon in, like, I think it's No Man's Fort. He'll heal you, and if he sees you're low health, he'll, like, do the come here motion to get you to come and get his miracle.
Not a lot of them do. Some of them are. There's a couple of unique phantoms in Dark Souls 3, but for the most part, they're all pretty generic.
Gross.
Everything that does double damage in this game just throws me off.
I've seen Captain die enough, I'm just gonna play Devil May Cry.
Rude.
Or maybe Dragon Quest, I'm not sure. You decide. In fact,
Durgan Quest. I want to know more about the stories of Dave.
oh, you want to see what Dave's up to? Okay, we'll do Dragon Quest then. He hasn't been up to much at all, but he's still there. I suppose I have a lot more of Dragon Quest than I do of Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry isn't that long of a game.
It's like 5 hours if you know what you're doing with that.
Good thing I have the HD collection. I have 2 good games and 1 game I'm not gonna play.
I'm gonna play Devil May Cry just to see why people don't like it.
I've been considering that. Oh, Dragon Quest is loud. System settings.
Like, everyone says it's not good, but nobody tells me why it's not good.
From what I've got actual answers to, it's not like bad, buggy Sonic 06 bad. It's just really like phoned in. Like you have 3 different swords, but they all have the same combos and animations. There's no difference aside from the damage output. I saw a video of some enemies that were really like they were dog enemies, and they do a jump 1 like dog bite attack. They were really bad at aiming it, and Dante was like just standing still. He wasn't doing a thing. The dogs were like jumping circles. So I'm assuming it's a lot of like just poor design in general.
I know Dante is like edgy in that one. He's like not totally crazy. Like he's like emo now or something. I don't know.
Well, I think that's just more going off that like Dante was just kind of. He was kind of cool and collected in DMC1, so
yeah,
they were
like
going off of that.
He wasn't totally nuts in DMC1, but he also wasn't like.
I will say that I kind of don't like that about the series, is that like Dante, I really like Devil May Cry 1 Dante, because he's confident, but he's not a shithead. He's just like, flock off, Featherface, unless you want to find out the hard way. And then, DMC 3 Dante is like, whoa, this party's crazy, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. But then, like, okay, yeah, it's a prequel, and then Devil May Cry 4 happens, and he's still like that, but it's supposed to be after Devil May Cry 1, where he was just like a dude.
Yeah, but I don't mind because it's funny. It's like Dante getting crazy, retroactively crazy. It's a good change.
So I'm at the Arctic, like, tundra area of Dragon Quest, and the kingdom there is called Sniffelheim.
Sniffelheim. You stop with the up attack. I need my safe space.
Mad ups.
Maybe that's why he goes up, because you're up.
This is a safe space. No Mantis Lords allowed.
Stop with the ranged attack.
You gotta beat this guy and prove you're a real Gamer Grill.
You're not a real Gamer Grill.
Tell me the pogo less, but I was doing the best when I pogoed on him. I got him stuck in a corner and like pogoed on him 10 times. He just didn't die.
If you get lucky, pogoing him might work, but it's also not fighting smart. There's better ways to do it.
You're not a real Gamer Grill unless you can beat Devil May Cry 1 on Dante Must Die while also sending nudes to me.
Can you send me a pic of your feet? I think that'd be really attractive.
Sea Cleaner, no, go away. You bugged me about this already. Jesus Christ.
You should turn off alerts like that.
I do. It's like,
Yeah, I was wondering that too, Mr. Penguin. I was like, why the fuck did Rob get away with a triple heal?
that was a different one than my like 10 pogos in a row.
Oh no, I can't talk to Mr. Penguin while I'm in Dragon Quest unless I can find like a way to have a Twitch chat above the game while I'm playing. But that just sounds like more trouble.
I don't think Cloth even can distract this bot. Like, I'm fairly sure that he doesn't acknowledge she exists. So I have no idea why he was fucking off in that corner. Because this boss would be way harder than it is if Cloth could take his attention, because then he'd do strange things that you wouldn't predict.
I fuck off in corners sometimes too, but I don't talk about that in public.
That's a babby.
Yep, he is quite upset, and I'm not even feeling sorry for him because he's kind of a brat.
Oh.
He's my nephew, but he's not the best behaved bab. He'll grow out of it, I'm sure.
Or out of screeching like a banshee.
I never grew out of that one.
I never hear you scream like a banshee.
Yeah, because you've never fucked me.
Oh my god!
All right then.
That went somewhere fast.
I've been told I go places pretty fast. It's honestly not a thing I'm proud of.
Would you shut the fuck up?
Bastard, stay on your side of the room.
You should draw a line and make it abundantly clear where his space is compared to yours.
This is my half of the boss arena and this is yours. Also, I'm the only one with ranged attacks.
There you go. You started fighting him really well, and you're getting it at least. I can't tell through the slideshow I'm looking.
Yeah, it's like, gotta jump when he jumps and back and forth.
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's
he
no
moves, you
big.
counter.
It's so big, it's just so much damage. Go over here.
Yeah, the reason they start doing 2 health bosses is so you can't face tank them. I'm sure you notice that things that don't do 2 damage you're allowed to just fucking wipe the floor with. Because they generally die before you do.
Yeah, but just... It depends on how complex their movements are.
Complex bowel movements.
What determines the damage Thorns does? Is it the same damage as your nail?
It is double the damage of your nail, and it can hit twice, up to a 4 times increase. It's not modified by fragile strength though, so it's doing twice the damage of just standard pure nail.
That's still a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
I might have an answer.
Why is it that in fantasy, whenever there's a big evil monster like a dragon, why is it that the heroes seal the dragon away instead of fucking killing it?
Because they want to date it later, at least I do.
Wow.
Milky horny on main. Ooh, a new enemy type. Let's fight. I think I'm a little over level for this area. I'm killing all the enemies in like 2 turns.
I got it hit on before you did his pose.
I'm way behind because where I am right now, you're still beating up your own shade.
Heal on, I need heal. Bastard.
Oh, fuck.
Isn't there a charm that makes you heal fast?
There is, but I really want to recommend it because even then it's still unsafe. Like, you basically just don't heal versus Trader Lord. You want to stay up in his face constantly and just dance with him.
Do I even have it?
You should. It's one of the buyable charms from what's her dick.
It's not Shaman Stone, is it?
No, it's a quick focus.
No.
Quick focus. I know I have that, I just don't remember what it looks like.
It's the purple gemmy one next to the lifebloods.
Let's try it. I'll just take off Unbreakable Strength.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
We'll see. Oh, that is a fast one.
Unbreakable Strength is so good to the point of being a low-key easy mode. Is the best charm of the game without question.
Another new enemy type. Let's kick his ass.
Hey,
It's
don't
Dragon.
land on me when the fight starts, you dick.
Do you want me to take pictures of this dragon for you?
Sure.
He's like a professor teacher dragon, and he's like holding a magic class for some enemies.
He sounds like a very smart boy.
How many angles do you want on this dragon?
I don't really care. Just give me
I
one
think-
of them, two, maybe.
I think you do.
Well, I didn't even use that. Look at the line here.
Alright, let's kick this dragon's ass now. Professor Saurus.
Sounds like a reasonable guy. Why you gotta beat his ass?
I don't know. He didn't aggro or anything. I intentionally started this fight, so maybe I was the real monster all
Bad
along.
person.
Next time you think about trying out, switching up your charms again, suggest giving that Sharp Shadow idea a try.
Oh, I killed him and he made like a sad face.
I would make a sad face too if I was dead. Sharp Shadow do it.
It extends the length of your Shadow Dash and gives it a hitbox while you do it that does nail damage.
Do you want to make your nail longer?
So you get longer dashes for better dodges, and you can also passively damage him if you decide to dash through his charges.
Okay, yeah, that is a longer dash. Yeah, it turns your head pointy.
There's another teacher dragon, and he's not aggro, so I'm gonna leave him be.
I don't have any real tips for this fighting strategy because I don't like Sharp Shadow and I don't like dashing through Trader Lord.
I can figure it out, I'm a big boy.
Yeah, I don't like doing it. I like just kind of jumping over them and kiting them backwards.
Oh no, I found a recipe book with like earring recipes. And it's like Anthony learns how to make a pair of asbestos earrings. Doesn't sound good. It's like it's gonna give me cancer.
I hate dashing through big boys because they feel too fat, and I feel like I just bump into them. Like I dash midway through them, and then the dash stops, and then I'm inside of them.
Oh, exciting. Oh no, treasure chest is actually a mimic.
Yeah. Oh wow, you can't actually kill that one. Boss has to kill that one.
Oh fuck!
Oh come on! Poking the ground. I'm gonna just dig in the dirt and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Fuck! God damn it! This fucking mimic kills my main character guy, so I have a party member bring him back to life. The very next turn, the mimic deals a critical hit to main character guy, and he's dead again.
That's always fun.
I don't want to. I don't want to kill this mimic yet. It's really close, but I want main character to be alive to get the experience.
I looked away for a minute. Are you getting any better at Trader Lord? Like,
Yes.
are the attempts kind of like going better? Do you feel any improvement?
It's hard to
Or?
tell because I'm not getting stuns on him, and okay, that's
Yeah, Trader Lord doesn't get stunned ever. Don't rely on that.
well, it's like hard to gauge how good I'm doing. I'm getting hits on him, but I have no idea how close he is to dying.
Well, like, I guess a good way to think of it is, if he doesn't attack, do you get hit at least 50% of the time or lower?
I don't know.
Pay attention, son.
I'm just douching around his attacks and whacking him with my nails. Trying to pull off an abyss shriek now and then when I can.
Yeah, I wouldn't abyss shriek him either, because he's almost never in the air, and if he is, he's coming right down at your face.
What did I say about you guys talking about black people in terms of Abyss?
Fuck off, Anthony. We're not talking about black people. We're talking about Spooky Void.
I understand if you're intimidated by them. Calling them spooky boys is just really racist.
Fuck off! Your joke is leaving joke territory and entering gimmick.
Anthony's resistance is
Oh, harsh.
no cloth. Oh, what the hell? I got him that time. It didn't feel like it did anything different. Is he just like one hit point away from not dying all this time?
It's possible. It's also possible you just did more rounds correctly this time. I don't know.
get to like say anything dramatic. Just fucking dead. Get out of here. Oh hey, this is the thing I saw earlier. Protect. That's interesting. Is this a bug?
Let me see.
White lady.
Like a bug as in an insect or a bug as in a game bug?
Isn't an insect because it's a game about bugs.
Yeah, I'll get there, Penguin. He has no choice but to go back. Literally can't miss it unless you're dream gating.
Hooray, King Soul.
Ako manya.
Gendered child. That's a weird name.
The opposite of Tumblr.
I guess this gendered
Ako
child
manya.
is talking about porn.
Your bug waifu?
Bug curly brace. You can contain that thing inside. Or could I? I like how she gives you half of the King Soul, but then tells you to go get the bad ending.
Kianero.
Five notches, oh my god. I have to wear that while fighting the fake final boss, don't I?
Nope, you wear that to the abyss. I'm just gonna straight up and tell you that because the game won't. You take that to the abyss.
Oh, okay.
Is he gonna meet a calf down there?
Maybe. Yeah, I mentioned earlier there's 3 fragments to the true ending charm. Got 2 of them, made King Soul. And King Soul lets you get into the 3rd objective.
Oh hey, Colossal Ghost.
There's another criticism I have about Hollow Knight. It's how repetitive it can get when backtracking to and from the abyss. Because the climb out is actually pretty long. You need to do it several times through a playthrough. Because like you need to go down there for Shadow Dash, backtrack all the way back out to come here, get this half of the King Soul as well as the other. Then you go all the way back down. And for as small as the Abyss is, it all feels a little excessive. There's no easy way to make it, you know, streamline it down, save trips by doing things later.
How do I want to get in? I don't even know where I am. Okay, I'm about there. Let's just go to the danger tree.
Walked right past that stag station. Oh, and then you went right into it. Okay.
Wow, what's it like to be wrong?
It actually feels pretty bad because my bad internet affects a lot more than just this stream.
Price.
I am quite far behind because I constantly fucking buffer. So what do you got left to do? You got Trial Fools, you got Delivering the Flower, you got the thing you're about to do, which also has another minor missable. There's another missable Arcane Egg.
Oh yeah?
In the new area of the Abyss you're going to be going to with the King Soul equipped, stick to the left. Because if you leave the place without picking up the Arcane Egg, just like the last one, you can't get it anymore.
Then I'll be cheated out of 1,000 monies.
Yeah, also make sure you have the King Soul equipped. I noticed it's not on and you're headed over there.
Yeah, I'm going to the bench nearby. Take everything off.
Alright, so Trial of Fools, the shit you're going to right now, Nightmare King Grim, the flower. Can't really think of anything else you might be missing. I know you're missing a few charms, but I haven't looked to pay attention which ones they are.
I'm missing 2. The one in between Quick Focus and Lifeblood Heart, and the one in between Sharp Shadow and Nailmaster Glory.
I don't remember what the latter one is, but the first one is in Crystal Peaks. I can't remember what that charm is. What the fuck is that charm?
Look it up on the wiki.
I guess I'm going to.
So this King Soul is a really garbage charm for mechanics, because would be slowly regenerate soul. The
Oh, the other one's real easy.
Okay, so where do I go into this? Just
Center room down.
just back to the lighthouse?
No. You don't go either way, it's in the main room.
No, just straight
Oh yeah, you're missing Dream Defender. That's something you didn't do. The other charm you're missing, by the way, is in Green Path.
It's weird. I thought I got everything out of Green Path.
Nah, you missed something. Look at you cautiously climbing down and not just using Descending Dark to just Superman all the way down there.
This place is made of skulls.
Wow, what a Castlevania ripoff.
This is the boss from Legion.
Wasn't there a, what is it called? Harmony of Dissonance?
Yeah, it has
The GBA one that nobody liked?
It has the Bone Cave.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's definitely like I haven't beaten that game yet. I'm like halfway through, I think. But like that's definitely my favorite area so far.
Love Castlevania so much. I love these goofy areas.
What does Dracula have? Like, what purpose does a wing of the castle full of just skeletons
I mean,
serve?
Think about how many skeletons he has. That's probably just where they live.
Yeah, skeleton storage.
Well, the place is also made of skeleton. It's not just like rooms with skeleton. The room is skeleton.
Oh, come on. This place doesn't even have a map. Oh, I look at my reflection. And I hit myself with the dream nail.
What a concept. You're invading your own mind. Or something.
It's like I'm watching that movie Inception.
Boom.
Fucking, that's the worst trend in movies ever. Is the trailer bomb, and it all came from an Inception.
So you knocked your own ass out with your own dream nail. How's that feel?
Good.
Feels good, man.
Because usually when people knock themselves out their own weapon, it's a failure. It's embarrassing. You should be ashamed of it.
No mind to think. No will to break.
No frames in my fucking stream.
So are like all of these little corpses down here their like failed Hollow Knights? Did they all go out on this quest and die and end up down here?
Hang on a moment.
It's like I'm really the chosen undead from Dark Souls, where you're not actually chosen.
Alright, I'm back. You still just platforming?
Yep. Trying to find my way through this dank ass dark cave while the spooky music plays. And I just fell!
Nice one, Tony.
Shut up, dick.
To anyone, I'm Tony. I'm playing Dragon Quest.
Ah.
Tony still irrationally hates you.
Me?
Yeah, I don't know why. Every time I
didn't
bring
even
you
know
up,
he knows about me.
he was in the group once, and then he left because you kept like making fun of him,
Oh, okay.
and he's still super sore about that.
I mean, how that was years and years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Hollow Knight. Look at his nice horns. No, my king. But
Fucking-
you are the Hollow Knight.
Bitch ass boss. Keeps
Voidheart.
turning.
It changed.
Yep.
Now it's evil.
Voidheart is the item that changes the final boss.
Cannot be unequipped. Wait, so did I just lose 5 notches?
Of course not.
Oh, wait. I'm looking at it wrong. Okay. But I guess now I don't have any, like, passive soul regen.
Nah, Voidheart is functionally useless except for unlocking the actual ending.
That's kind of lame. Especially because King Soul did something.
Yeah, the fact that King Soul's effect is forever lost is kinda dumb, and is yet another reason why that Charm Glorification mod I keep talking about is nice, because it re-implements its effect and into Nailmaster's Glory.
Oh, I hate this. One of my party members is dead, and I want to bring her back to life because the boss is almost dead, and I want her to get the experience. And the only party member who knows the spell to bring people back to life is out of fucking MP, and I feel like I'm gonna kill her next turn. I really want her to be alive. I don't even have any MP restoring items on me. Fuck it, duck. Let's just kill this bitch.
How do you not have any ethers?
You don't need them that often in Dragon Quest.
But why aren't you just, you know, habitually hoarding items like...
This is literally the first time in the entire like 25 hours I've been playing.
It's an
this
RPG! You hoard items!
They're just not the characters.
My name's Anthony and I'm bad at RPGs!
Oh, this guy has magic water on him though. It just wasn't on the right character.
I don't think the plan ahead, because I don't need it now. Surely I won't need it later. It's not like that's what planning ahead is all about.
Oh my goodness, Captain, you're so rude.
Wow.
The fuck
So,
is
Cap.
an ether? Yeah.
What's next on the agenda? True final boss time? Fucking...
I ain't doing the final boss tonight. I'm tired. I'm gonna maybe go do a token effort at Trial of Fools and probably call it in for the night.
Right, I have some advice for Trial Fools. Please use Nailmaster's Glory, because Nail Art's one-shot Primal Aspids, who are the problem.
I hate Primal Aspids so much.
Yeah, the quicker you can just smear them with a dash slash or something as they spawn. Oh yeah, Dream Defender. You should do that too.
I'll see if I can fit that in. I need to get to the damn tram or something so I can use my dang. Okay.
You should also get for a Trial of Fools, that is, you should get used to whoring out the end of a wave, just like leaving 1 or 2 dudes alive so you can start healing and dream nailing them for soul to heal with. Very important.
Okay, so. Where the hell am I? I am there. Oh, well, he's on long delay. Hold on, I have not checked my messages. I'm gonna do it real quick. Oh, my brother's talking to me. I haven't had mobile Discord for 10 minutes and I already hate it. Let's go do Dream Defender. Because he's a long way to the Coliseum. Completion, 101%.
Wow, it's like I'm really playing Symphony of the Night.
I like how in Symphony of the Night, Richter mode can't even get like exactly 200%. It's like 160 something.
I wish they retroactively like didn't do this past 100% bullshit. It's kind of dumb. Like when Lifeblood update should have came out like they should have just
Change
made all
the max out to 100.
Yeah, and like it's perfect too because there's 7 pieces of equipment and all 7 of them give you 2%. If they just knocked those 7 down to 1% and left in the old DLC 7% additional, it would have evened out to 100. But they didn't do that, and I have no idea why.
Because people like seeing numbers bigger than 100.
Yeah, but it's no. Because if it goes past 100, you no longer have an expectation of where it'll stop.
If it goes past 100, that's higher than I can count, and it makes my little brain upset.
You are a fountain of wisdom, Anthony. Where is he?
Who, Dungo Boy?
Yeah, he's not in his poop pile.
Dungo Bungo.
Did you open the secret room? It's right under the lever that the green pipe connects to.
Yeah, I think it just used to be he was hanging out here.
Okay, so we sealed a witch into a...
No, you didn't. You didn't open that because you just walked right over it, and that was a floor. It's not a floor that shakes. It's like the most obscure secret in the game because there's no hint to it whatsoever. You just break through the floor under the lever.
Oh, with that Descending Dark?
Yep.
Wow.
We
I
sealed a
am in a
witch
poop cave.
inside of a book, so like, why don't we just burn the book now that the witch is in there?
Oh, he made an idol. He made a shrine to the king out of the dung. He made statues of his friends. Oh.
I'm so far behind, you aren't even in there yet. You're still just jumping around his boss room.
Just refresh the page.
I would, but then that just makes it buffer more, and then I'm behind anyway.
Oh god, he doma so fast. Oh god, he's so fast! He turd spikes. The boss!
Hey, Mouse.
Loyal to her country from the end of the Hollow Knight.
What's he going to do? Right? Loyal to your country or loyal to your opinion? The missionary your beliefs?
I kind of don't like what they did with the boss in later games.
Oh yeah, Peace Walker is fucking stupid.
I love this movie.
Wow, you are in that corner just beating the shit out of him. That had to have been like a quarter of his health just right there. Wow, you are a fucking scum.
Fight smart.
How could you do this to Doma Boy?
Hey, he's putting up in the fight. Ow.
You aren't! Hiding in a corner like a sissy baby. I don't know what I'm more offended about, the fact that you're totally like doing this and getting away with it, or the fact that I never knew this worked.
The god of Hollow Knight doesn't know everything about the game. Whoa!
Oh. Now I feel bad for going into his dreams.
Much like Zote, you can re-challenge this guy up to 5 times, and every time you beat him, that dialogue at the end changes. And unlike Zote, there's actually like a more meaningful reward other than just the statue turning gold after you beat them all. Wakes up and he talks to you a little bit.
Wait, one of those guys in the background looks like the boss.
Yep.
Makes sense, but he stole the armor. Ah, double damage. You think I'm not hiding in the corner now? You're wrong. Hey, my spot! Oh, he's actually trajecting those balls. Boss!
Hey, Mouse.
That double damage hurts. I wonder what Dung Defender's like deal was before he became accessible. Like, the notes imply that this is a recent development.
Like duty as in like honor, or duty as in like
I got greedy. Got greedy and got beamed.
You said duty.
like is it the Call of Duty or is it the Call
Dude,
of
shit.
Duty?
Dung beetle. But yeah, like his bestiary notes imply that his whole obsession with poop is like
New.
a recent-ish thing.
Something terrible awakened inside him one horrible, horrible night.
More like he got really lonely because all his friends are dead / missing.
So this fucking merchant, I noticed there's a door behind him. So I go outside the building to the other side. You can open the door, and there's a treasure chest right behind him. So I open it, and I get fucking 3,000 gold. And now I'm buying a sword from him with his own money.
I kind of wish Godmaster was easier.
Why is that?
Because I'm sitting here thinking about how you're never going to fucking get to the end of that because it's just so fucking hard compared to the everything else in the game.
I mean, I might. I don't know. I could do hard shit if I take time to it, but I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
give time to it.
It's rough.
How long did you have to practice to do Godmaster?
Too long.
I spent maybe about 50 hours in total on it, but a good half of that was just doing
Okay, 50
Pantheon
hours.
5 with all bindings.
50 hours for a single X-Pack is ridiculous. It's more time than I've spent on the game itself.
Yeah, and like, it's just fucked. Like, I have no idea why they thought it'd actually be a good idea to put the hardest boss in the game at the end of a 42 fight long boss rush.
There's like no breaks or anything in between.
No.
There's little restrooms where there's a bench, but they come every like 5 fights or so.
You said restroom.
But the point is, those
Star.
the benches aren't checkpoints, so if you die, you go all the way back to the beginning of the rush. And putting the hardest boss in the whole game at the end of this is a questionable decision, I'd say, because not a lot of people are going to put up with that.
Like maybe make that like a super secret boss rush mode, not like meat and potatoes of the X-Pack.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying in the Discord. I think I'd rather like it if they left the full 42 boss rush as like a secret or a completely separate mode from the playthrough, and just stuck the actual new final boss at the end of the 4th Pantheon, which is only 10 fights long as it is. Just stick that final boss at the end of that and it'd all be good. Nah, they just had to include the full fucking thing in the main playthrough. And it especially sucks because there's absolutely no other progression throughout Godhome. Like, you either do it all or you basically haven't done anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
there's nothing for you if you can beat Pantheon 1 and 2, but get stuck on 3. You haven't achieved anything.
Yep.
You didn't get anything.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
It's like that old achievement meme. It's like, the best part about Xbox isn't just beating the game, it's showing all my friends I did. Oh, what was that?
Fucking dumbass shriek bat motherfuckers.
Oh, you said Shriek Bat, and now it makes me want any news on Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, the final challenge of God Home is so fucking hard that only 0.3% of Steam players have done it, and we already know that a ton of those are using the debug mod to go through it, because all over the communities there's people admitting all the time that they're cheating because it's unreasonable.
But you
And-
did it.
I did it with all the bindings, so I'm a fucking champion, but I totally understand where they're coming from.
Alright, try the full. Let's do this. See how exhausted I get and pass out like an idiot.
You'd also want to be so bad if there wasn't like an entire game ending locked behind this. Because like, the main reason that you'd go through God Home is to see the new ending, see how they change the conclusion of the story with that part of the game in mind. But no one's ever going to see it because they have to go through Pantheon 5, which is so long, so tough. So everyone just looks up the ending on YouTube.
Pantheon 5 sounds like a good name for a band.
Oh, spikes! Get over here, you stupid aspid! Oh, an aspid! I'm just gonna hover slightly out of range!
Fuck aspids. Did you put on Nailmaster's Glory?
Did, but it wasn't getting near me, so I couldn't hit it with the charge attack.
That's why you spawn kill it. You see a stupid cage come up and you're like, oh yeah, I know what's coming out of that. Then you dash slash it as soon as it opens.
Oh, I'm gonna raid the fucking Queen's wardrobe. You ready for this? You ready for scandalous Queen panties?
Sure.
Oh, I found a knife instead.
I saw that bit where you said he was hovering just out of range. Great Slash would have totally got him because it has a ton of like vertical hitbox on it that your normal slashes don't. Would have dipped down there and got him.
It's the freaking weird plant things from Queen's Garden, but with masks with helmets on.
I forgot that they have a round where they just carpet bomb the arena.
Get down from there. I'm not going up there. You come down here. Hey, don't hit me from weird angles. Get out of
The angle of the
Oh, what is this? We'll just avoid the guard beams? Guess so.
Yep. If you're low on soul and want to heal, feel free to dream nail him.
Ah, crap. Mantis and the Aspid's still alive! And he's way up there, and I'm dead. Frickin' Aspids. That was annoying.
Yeah, Trial of Fools is it's pretty rough. They're using you, and you are the fool.
How embarrassing.
It's a good thing that it doesn't charge you per attempt, it only charges you for unlocking it.
Yeah, that would just make it not fun at all.
You have Hive Blood.
No. Well, I do, but it's not good.
Yeah, if this gives you too much trouble, I suggest putting on Hive Blood.
Hive blood takes
places.
20 slots.
It does, but the main reason Trial of Fools is so infamous is it has a part that has no floor whatsoever. You're gonna have to just wall jump off walls and pogo shit. And because there's no floor, you can't heal, which means Hive Blood is your only way to restore health in that round. It's definitely something I recommend.
I mean, how many encounters does wall fighting last?
I think it's like 3 or 4 rounds. It's not all that long, but it's certainly enough that people have a lot of trouble with it and die there all the time.
Oh, stop it, bastards! I hate how these things impeccably manage to hit you all the time.
What, the aspids?
Yeah, it's like they know exactly where you're gonna be somehow. They have to have some kind of cheating algorithm to predict where you are.
Something that may help other than a Hive Blood is Shaman Stone, because it'll make Shade Soul one-shot them as well.
This Mantis shit's gonna be rough. Oh, what hit me? One more try. I'm done for the day.
Got a bruise on the back of my hand. I have no idea where it came from.
Probably came from smacking bitches so hard.
Maybe. So Cap, if you weren't aware just yet, the main soul bar fills faster than the three little things on the side. So if you're trying to maximize your soul gain, use it
Yeah,
like as soon as possible.
yeah, that's what I've always done that.
Yeah, because the little circles fill about half as fast.
And each one of those little circles is just worth 1/3 of a big bar anyway.
Yeah. I think it takes 6 hits to fill up a little circle, it might be 4.
Freaking Aspen, go away! Probably bone because I'm got way too little health. Come on, spin attack, don't fail me now.
Oh, spin attack always fails.
Just like the Legend of Zelda.
It's a bad move. You're using fragile strength. It's a bad move.
It's mostly so I can stay in the air. Shoot! Oh, what the heck? No, not these guys.
Who are these guys? I am 2
Mag-
minutes behind.
Magic nerds.
For most of the bigger flyers, like the Mantises and the Trial Fools exclusive, you know, armor dudes, pogoing works extremely well on them.
Why is this one electrocuted? Oh, he's the freaking... He's the crappy boss! But now he's also a soul master guy. Hey, do not shoot laser balls at me.
I got all the plot MacGuffins in Dragon Quest.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, come on, I killed him and his lightning bolt's still sacred. Alright, my hand's sweaty and I'm tired. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill the stream.